Okay, so we're starting out with 7 cups of flour. I did half white flour and half spelt flour. And in the middle we have our 4 egg yolks, the 100 mils of oil, and I'm going to add the honey in there too, the 1 liter of honey. Okay, so I've got the 1 liter of honey in. I had to warm up the jar a bit to get all the honey out. And I've also added the heaping teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. And now I'm just kind of gradually, slowly starting to work the flour into the liquid. Okay, so I've got it all worked in, and now I'm going to add a little extra flour to make it more easier to work with, and put it out on the table and start rolling out the cookies.
Okay, and go.
Okay, so I've got it worked together and out on the table. I've added maybe close to a cup of extra flour. Sometimes I've used as much as 2 cups of extra flour. It just depends on the weather and stuff and the flour. So it's still, the idea is to add the least amount of flour as possible, but you still need enough so that it's not all mushy. You can see that it's still soft, but it just kind of holds its shape. It still moves a bit. And that's it. I'm just going to cover it with plastic now and let it rest for half an hour, I think the instructions say, and then I'll come back and cut it and roll it into the cookies. That's it. Oh, just the off button. I know, it's weird. It's okay.
With this one?
Yeah. So I've cut a little piece off of the main chunk and got it rolled out, and it's kind of into a flattened bar shape, and you just kind of, on an angle, we cut these. Really only practice is the only way you can get onto this, but anyway, and then they just go onto cookie sheets with parchment paper and baked according to the instructions. So when I'm rolling these into a tube with my hands and to flatten them out into like the bar shape, I use lots of flour on the surface to keep them from sticking. And these here, I have used the half an egg that was left over with a little bit of water in it and beat it up, and I use that as a glaze on the top of these. Just with my fingers, and these are ready to go into the oven. There's kind of our tube shape, and then it's easy to shape into a bar. Lots of flour so that it doesn't stick. just takes time and practice to get a more consistent size and shape. I'm just using my knife to judge where I want to cut them. Good. And we can put them on the cookie sheet. Okay, here is a quick shot of the recipe. You can probably freeze the screen to copy this out as you need. And here's the other side. Okay, I haven't made these in a very long time, so I do need lots of practice in getting the shapes and sizes right. And anyway, if there's any flour on them from rolling them out, the egg wash will take care of that. And over here we have our first batch out of the oven. These were in for actually about 18 minutes, I think.